Hey, what's up, everybody? After Crush here, back with you once again. And, hmm, it's going to be a little bit of a uh, weird video to make. Um, I've been hearing a lot of things about the new incarnation of The Biggest Loser, and I have a couple things I want to kind of delve into, talk about, and see if we can't improve the formula a little bit. Everyone's freaking out about the new Biggest Loser. Rightfully so, for a couple different reasons. First off, it's essentially the same damn show. It really is. Unhealthy, unneeded activity for people who don't need so much an extreme way to lose weight as they need a lifestyle change. People who are into the um, morbidly obese, super obese category, you're basically forcing them to just jump into a kind of the word I'm looking for, like like starvation, self deprivation type of situation. So I have a couple ideas. First things first, everyone's category, even in a male to female category, nobody is the same as far as their body composition is. Um, so many people have said so many times that the the three body types generally really don't exist. Um, and that's just the truth of the matter. Three body types don't exist at all. Period. That's just the way it is. Um, your BMI is something that is a starter to understanding your body makeup, but there are other things that you need to take into consideration. Um, so I'm just getting those things kind of out the blocks is going to be crucial to understanding how we're going to tackle this. Um, First things first, having this general like percentage of body weight or amount of body weight loss is not realistic, especially for the activities that some of these people are doing. Um, Doing things like obstacle courses and other stuff like that is just not smart. It just isn't. Um, First off, your rate of injury is going to be higher. Your rate of cardiovascular injury is going to be higher. I mean, it, the likelihood that someone's going to get hurt and eventually die is actually an eventuality. Somebody will get hurt and somebody will have some sort of an episode because people's bodies, when they're in that state, are not meant to do certain things. You have to work people up to this. And the thing is, too, is like, it's not just the physical activity, it's the eating activities as well. Most people who end up starting a new change in the way that they eat, they work up to it. It needs to be a progressive thing. It can't be just, okay, I'm stopping on Monday. It has to be a rise. It has to be an incline and not just a direct jump. Your rate of success is going to be higher. And truth be told, your body's going to respond better. So there's that. Um, Going back again to uh, the percentage and body weight amount loss. When you do certain exercises and you do them in certain ways, certain forms, certain facets, you are invariably going to be building a little bit of muscle, and your muscle is going to take the place of fat. So somebody's body is more apt to build muscle than is to just drop weight. You're instantly putting them at a disadvantage. That's the way it is. When you work out, your body will instinctively try to work towards building muscle as opposed to keeping the fat on you. And you're going to penalize somebody and invariably make them less apt to embrace healthier ways of eating because of the want to just instantly lose weight. So there's that point. So let's make some changes. First things first, there needs to be a period of time before they even start the show that they need to start eating healthier. And that could be factored in as far as making these certain changes and eating better, and even like getting people on like an exercise bike and doing certain amounts of activity leading up to the program. Assessing their general health beforehand and working with them to make sure that they don't hurt themselves. Also, as far as losing weight goes, proper body fat technology is here. You have things like DEXA scans. You can use your OG fat calipers if you want to. There needs to be a process to where there are different ways of determining your body fat percentage to make it so you're not putting people at a disadvantage as far as body weight percentage is going to be. So there's that. And also, just in general, making sure that people are not doing dangerous things. Putting a 400-pound person through an obstacle course like you would a Spartan race is probably the dumbest thing you can ever do to try to get somebody to lose weight. All you're going to do is just throw them into weird, stupid fear factor style challenges to see how they do and how they adapt. Is probably the most psychologically damning thing that you can do to somebody of a heavier weight, because you're putting them in front of millions of people and essentially exposing their greatest weakness that they cannot hide. How is that not morally repugnant? How is that not morally repugnant? And I understand that these people sign up for this, but that is separate from the point of you're trying to make sure that people make proper life choices. If you're going to throw somebody in a situation where they're going to get thrust back into whatever life situation they are and not setting up correctly their life outside of the show, you're setting someone up to fail. The way it is. Set up a program for people to be able to extend their likelihood of success outside of the show. These are things that need to happen for the show to even exist. These are reasons why people hated the damn show to begin with, and these are reasons why nobody should really be watching the show except to see what not to do at all. Period. That's just my 2 cents. My opinion. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.